my friends. I hope that you're doing really well today. Sorry that I haven't uploaded in a while. I just haven't been feeling very good. I did record a video, but it wasn't really up to the quality that I wanted to. But I still want to upload something. So I asked Salud, who's a really nice person. I said, "Hey, I want to make a video, but I'm not sure what to do." And then I linked her a picture of this character that I've been playing, because I've been playing her a bunch lately. And she said, "Hey, you should make a video where you go through this character and look at some of his stuff." The reason being is that this guy is my oldest character that I made back in 2004. That's where I have my character name from and everything. So if I go into interface, I can turn names on. So we have the title, my name and guild and title I just got. I have Metallica as my Loku Nahak that I tamed 2012-ish. I have the Shattered Sun title, which I absolutely love. I have the Brutal Gladiators set on. I have the Bow of Quothalas. I have the Shattered Sun tabard. So I really love this character, but I haven't been able to play him since about early 2017. I started playing him again lately because I had some things I wanted to finish up on him.
Need help?
So we can look at the bank. We can look through a bunch of really old stuff that I have. So one thing that I did is basically hoard stuff, hoard old raid gear. So I got that one in 2013. That was from 2015. I have no idea why I have that. Okay, this Argent Dawn commission, I got this one back in vanilla, so about, I don't know, so long ago. That's from about 2009. I still have this Venomhide hatchling. So I have ADHD as well as Asperger's, so my attention span wasn't very good when I was growing up, and it still isn't. So I would like start a lot of things and I dropped them. But so I started this quest when it became available in 2009, I believe. I did about 3 days of the quest. No, 8 days. And then I got bored. So now my hatchling has been sitting in my bags, in my bank, for about 11 years now. I think if I send a letter in, or a ticket in, they'd say, "Hey, your Venomhide has grown up." That's just an old pattern. That's an old Brufestein. It's a Brawler's Pass. That's from the quest in Zangarmarsh. Oh god, I love Zangarmarsh. That's from the something Isle of Thunder. That's also from 2010. Okay, I remember where this one came from. It dropped for me when I was doing the Corcoran stuff in the Battlefield Barons event back during 2013. That's boots I had in Siege of Orgrimmar. It's a letter. It's my bow from So. Oh my god, okay, I have a really cool thing. I hope I get to it soon, but yeah, I'll have to show you. That's trash that I just held on to. I farmed up a bunch of those when I did the Domination Offensive quests back in 13, I think. Those are some old tomes I never got rid of. Okay, here's this. Okay, this is one of the finest bits of my collection. My Hellscream's Warbow that I got in 2014. That I joined a pug for, Heroic Pug. I don't know how I got into it because, frankly, I wasn't very good at the game then. But anyways, I got in to the Heroic Pug. It was after Mythic came out. Yes. Yeah, so I think it must have been during the pre-patch or sometime around then. When they split, when they removed Flex and made normal and heroic into Flex and added Mythic. So heroic was like normal, but it was still hard. And yeah, I managed to go all the way through. I got this bow, and yeah, I've treasured it ever since. It has such cool skin. It actually is like an updated model of the Horde level 60 PvP weapons. There was like a whole series of different weapons for different classes that came out. That's from Ashran. More trash. I have no idea why I have that. That's Elantris' Warblade that I can't get rid of it because it looks too cool. Here is my legendary ring, but it's not the legendary version. I think that's from the Legion pre-expansion event. I might have to dismiss Metallico. He's being a bit noisy. So there's Manipulator's Talisman. That's one of the ones from Dread Wastes. That's trash that I don't want to use. That's from Shadowmoon Questing, Shadowmoon Valley Questing. That's the Shadowmoon Questing. That's the Hemet monocle that I don't think they're ever going to add. That's from the Shadowmoon Questing, Nagrand Questing, Nagrand Questing, Nagrand Questing. That's a really old package that I've had since Warlords. No, must be in Legion. I never used. Some presents I never opened. A Grummel pack. The Addy's ink stained satchel. Oshigon crystal powder. Why do I have that? That's literal trash. Darkmoon game tokens. Greater Draenic agility flask, which is two expansions old. Tailoring pattern you pretty much trip over. Iron Horde scraps. Okay, this is a cool one. This is from a quest. I don't think you do it. Oh, you can do it still, but you can't repeat it. So I got those stashed. That is a ring that I had on this guy before I replaced these two legendaries that I got. That's my last free tome, so I don't want to use it. There's some boots that I made years back. That is the shoulders from the set. That's a Mark of the Syndicate I don't want to get rid of. Okay, this is a cool one. So during Legion, they had legendaries, which my two rings there are examples of, and they scaled each level, like each patch. They would get high level, they get more powerful, and you needed these spoiled samples to upgrade them. But each patch, the last spoiled sample, whatever it was called, would turn into this, and you couldn't get any more. So I've got one of those saved. That's another ring I replaced. Why is that one lower than the other one? So you have that. That's really odd. Oh well. Essence of Amanthor, that was one of the upgrade things. Those two are from a quest that you can't repeat. That was from finishing the Nightborn questline. That's a thing from Isle of Thunder. It's a letter. I have no idea what that is. That's the thing from Ashran they can't get anymore. That's a Gronling that I have for some reason. I used to use that bow before I got an upgrade. Wand. Okay, so this one is it's one of the little special equips that you got from doing the Legendary Cloak questline in Moth. I never actually finished that one, which is a massive shame, but I was busy with school at the time. There's a ring I guess I had that I didn't want to get rid of. That is my only Sky Shard. I got every single rep to Exalted. I only got one of those Sky Shards. So, that's from Kazakh. No idea why I have that. That's from the Divine Bell. That's from the Dominance Offensive quest. That's just a chest piece. That's from the Illidan questline. That's from the Broken Shore thing. That's actual garbage. That's from the Warlord Season 3. It's a weird set. Different quest. That's from one of my dad's friends. That one is from one of my friends. Dad's friend. My friend. No one. That's from a really old event. I have no idea why I have that. Angry Post. This is from the 10th anniversary event when they re-released Molten Core. You could run through it. You get a copy of a special high arm level copy of it, and that's my high arm level copy. That is from questing. That's part of my gear from raiding. Whatever it was, whatever the last raid was, Hellfire Citadel. That's my weapon from Hellfire. Letter. Okay, this is super duper sweet. So my dad bought me a few little booster packs of like a few little decks or like packs of the WoW TCG cards, and if you open them, you could go through and you'd find these loot cards, and if you scratched off the code, put the code into the website, they give you a website that you could take and put it in somewhere else, where you put it in game and you get a reward. So I got 2 through that. I got a Landro's Lichling and I got a Gregarious Grell. So Landro's Lichling worked fine, perfect. I love that bit. But then the Gregarious Grell, the code it gave me was invalid, so I couldn't use it. And it took a year of sending little things in, asking them, going, hey, I got this card and I can't do it. Can you help me get it? And eventually, someone, one of the community managers sent back, went, yeah, we're really sorry about the mix-up. Here you go. And because you got that for your birthday, this was like a year after I originally did it. They're like, and hey, because it's almost your birthday again, here's a cake for your birthday. And they sent me that cake and my little pet. It was so sweet. I've just kept it in my bank. That's a really nice memory. That's a bow that I used, a crossbow that I used during Hellfire. I think must be a rare drop. That's a thing that you can only get from one quest. So I bought one. It turns you into a little whelp for 15 minutes. Hell Fury Longbow, which was from the Legion pre-expansion. Those socks are from a Christmas a couple of years ago. That's the trophy tabard of the Eldari. Halal battle token. I don't think I can buy anything, so I just have them sitting there. That's a winter hat. That's my Stone Guards tabard from a long time ago. So my sturdy Yongol spear, which is a thing from Mop, heirloom from Mop. I've no idea what I have out there. I have this coif. Because I managed to get, it was part of my raiding gear in Hellfire. That was raiding gear in Hellfire. That was a red drop in Tanan Jungle. That's just an enchant I have. This bow, I got it back in Mop in about 2012, and I used it for so long. There's an inflatable Thunder Fury from one of the, I think it was 10th anniversary. Here's a gun that I used. This is actually, I'm pretty sure this is one they used before I got that heirloom bow. And, yeah, I just basically really liked it. I kept it in my bags. This is my legendary ring from the Warlords of Draenor questline. It's a Burden of Eternity that I never got rid of. More tokens. That was part of my raid gear from So. Those are some leftover runes that I had, which are part of the quest line for that, and I just kept them. Okay, this next one's funny. So, that's an Eye of Sulfurous. Has about 1% drop from Ragnaros, which is at the end of the Molten Core raid. And you use it to forge it into a two-handed mace. And the only weapons hunters can't use are one-handed maces and two-handed maces. So, kind of sucks. I finally got that drop on Sky, and I still remember it dropping. That was a bow they used at one point. Do I really have two of the same bow? Can't be possible. That's the finger from the Karazhan, level 70 Karazhan. That's the Eye of the Black Prince, from the Mob questline. That is a scale for one of the, must be for Skyguard rep. Legion pre-expansion event. I have no idea why I have that. Oh, that must have been from the leatherworking, and then I just held on to it. I have a survival's hunting spear, but I don't know why. I think that must have been from the Legion pre-expansion, when they changed it so survival uses two-handed weapons and they mailed everyone. Yeah, that makes sense. No idea why I have that. That's another burden. That's a toy that I got, never wanted to get rid of. I have Queen Jara's dressing gown, just because. That's from archaeology. I have two keys to Palace of Lei Shen that I never got rid of. I have this weapon from WoD. I have some Black Fang claws. Some more raiding gear. So that's level 58. That's a level 60 version of that. I have my stone skin gargoyle cape. It's white and looks longer than the average cloak or cape. Oh, wow, nice. This is a heroic piece from what is it? From Siege of Orgrimmar. I have a nice tuxedo shirt. Those are some runes from the Wrathion Mop questline. That's my captain's badge from Netherwing. Oh, I think that's an old thing from before Kata came out. That's another Violet Ring. I don't know why I have that. Oh, because that's a reference to one of the people in the community. Hello, Nuxia. I have this Ruby Crown, which is an old pattern. I have no idea why I have that in my bags. There's a costume, which looks like Van Cleef. That came from the Legion pre-expansion event. Okay, we have Captain's Hat, we have a Rush Order, more Rush Orders. It's a thing of some reason. That's from the from the World Legendary questline. Coin Ancestry, Celebration Wand. Okay, this one I got back in 2008. It must have been. And it was finally crafted to E Phoenix's specification. That's because he was a kid that went to Blizzard as a part of Make-A-Wish, and he designed a crossbow. And he got one of the first Ashes of Alar, which is a very cool mount. And he got a quest put in. So now we're getting on to some of the raiding gear he used to use, especially in Hellfire. So I have a mythic helm. I have my whole raid set that I used to use arranged out here. I have dinosaur bone, more iron horde scraps. I guess that's my, I don't know, that must be my chest. Then, yep. So, if I wasn't using transmog, that is what it would have looked like. That's some PvP gear there. That's a ring from what Mythics? Pre-expansion, no idea. That's from Sartharion. That's another piece of crap. That is from the Battlefield Barons event, and it's actually a recolor of... No, not a recolor. It was a very limited time thing that was put in because it looked like the old upgraded dungeon sets from Vanilla. They can't get anymore. I have no idea why I have that. So, random toy. That's a bag of gems. Here's my replica Shadow Pan helmet. That's more Skyguard stuff. Another BOE from, well, heirloom from whatever it was. Whatever expansion was, MOP. That's from Dominance Offensive. That's a clam for some reason. That's just a bunch of materials. It's a blood shard. I'm not sure if you can get those anymore. Tablet of the Explorer. An old Throne of Thunder piece of raid gear. A recipe I can't use. Dragonstalker's leg guards for some reason. Okay, this one is ancient. It's from... probably from Vanilla. It's my salt shaker, which used to use to turn deep rock salt into refined deep rock salt. Aspirant seal from the Argent something. Timeless Signet I've used. Celebration Wand. Iron Horde scraps. I need to get rid of those. Bag. Bag that I think my dad might have made. That is a old bow. These ones are from the Legion pre-expansion event. And what you do is if you collected all of them, you get an achievement, but you only get one every 15 minutes, and you could get repeats of ones you already had. So there was a workaround though. If you took all your armor off, flew up high into the air and then fell to your death, and died, it would reset the cooldown so you could spam the lady to get them. But it was you had to lack a sense of self-preservation. There are some more augment runes, an old Brufest Stein, Helm I never used, an Elixir of Rapid Mind, like one of the supercharged ones, Cursed Vision of Garrison that I kept because it looks really cool, Grifter's Troll Shoes from the Battlefield Barons, a wand I never used, a pet biscuit, some baby teeth from this guy, a really old Dreadful Gladiators chain, which is from Mop Season 1, Blood Moon Tunic, which was from the WoD pre-expansion, and then this for some reason. I also very recently had this drop, which is one of the 2 bindings they need for Thun Fury Let's Play the Moonstaker. So I'm gonna bash my head against it until I get the next one.
Light bless you.
There is this guy over here. Welcome. Has a bit more stuff. Obviously a bunch of it is just stuff that I had in my bags for some reason and kept. That's an insignia of the Horde from Vanilla, I think. It's an old piece of raid gear. Sorta thought looked cool. Raid gear. No, that wasn't raid gear. I don't know why I have that. That might actually fill up an appearance I'm missing. No, it wouldn't.
I foresee a mutually beneficial transaction.
I don't know why I have that. It's just an old joke item. That's some old old PvP gear, old PvP. I have a bunch of gear that I put in here for various reasons. Eddie Milan, who's that? There's Hate Strike. There's a piece of raid gear. There's raiding gear. Yeah, so pretty much most of the rest of this is raid gear that I had on during Emerald Nightmare and Nighthold. So that's some mythic gear. Raid gear. That's a rare piece that I crafted. It's a rare bit I crafted, and then more raid gear. So, we're not actually quite done yet. I do still have some other places I want to go to. So this is an old mount that I got at 2013, and I remember actually grinding out every day after school for like 2 weeks, coming home and just absolutely murdering a bunch of Yongol until I got that. So we're going to take an eagle to True Shot Lodge and take a look. So here we are in the lodge. So I stopped playing this guy a little bit after Nighthawk came out because of just other stuff. And here we have the doors to lodge. We have the mission table, we have a bunch of weapons everywhere. It is really pretty. We come up here, we have the altar, where we can change some of the appearances. I don't think I ever actually... I'm on part of the quest line for that one. For the LX Thunder. If we look up here, we can see the stars above High Mountain. You can see the galaxy behind it. So, we'll go to our next place. So, it's Songsong Ranch. It backs onto Harfield Market there. We have a bunch of sheep, little sheepies, on a little hill there. There are some chickens around. We have a pet dog. There are a bunch of crops that have planted. There's a nice little shrine. There's a yak, some pigs as well, a little chicken. On this half, I planted a bunch of trees. I actually planted these years back. These trees must be 5 or 6 years old now, because I never harvested them. And they just sit here. It's nice to sit underneath them. So apart from the crops, we always have Luna, the little cat. We have Ella, who gave me the cat, who I have visiting. We have a bunch of chickens, there's work orders. This orange tree here is flowering and fruiting. Was given to us by Show. If we come up here into the Gigolot homestead, we have a nice little place to live, bunch of fruit, a working oven, stove, a little bed we can lie in, a journal we can use, it's a hearthstone, or as a place to hearth to. And looks like it's gonna be raining soon, so that should be really nice. But we'll get moving on to our next area. We'll go to our garrison. Okay, so here we are in our rank 3 garrison. It's nice and large. I have all of the home, all the home horde factions at Exalted, so we have options of many different guards, because you can hire different ones. The one I have gone with was the Pandaren Shield Captain Liang, so I have Shadowpan guarding my garrison. If we head out, we find... Oops, wrong one. If we head out, it's a nice snowy landscape. My various pets are running around. We'll come up this way first. We can collect Pepe. So now he'll accompany us. And we can come just through here. This is our little menagerie with a bunch of pets in it, which I like, because it looks very cute. We can come through here. There's Ben Brode as a cameo. If we come... I want to go up here first. have a little gladiator's sanctum, and I have completed the quest for humans. I've started the one for night elves. I did a whole lot of Ashran, but I never I never had the time to like properly farm someone. We come into here, we can go into this cave, which has our fisherman. We can come and look here at the water. Absolutely love this place. This little like area here in particular. I think it's so lovely. We can come stand in our garden. We can walk in the soft moss and look out at all the water, waterfall, the lava. We can come up and visit a little eatery that someone has set up. Obviously having a good time. There's our house. Here's where some of the meat is being cooked over the top of the lava. We can come back down this way and look at the mine. I'm not going to go in there, but it is... I like going in there because I think it's very cozy. We can come back down. Here is a memorial that I have for getting a bunch of kills in PvP. Here is my barracks. It's at level 3. We come through here. We can go downstairs. And... ta-da! Bunch of cells, but I think it's very cozy down there. One of my other characters has a level 3 inn, which I think is very nice because it's very cozy. Come around here, we can look at our war mill, which is just very cool again. In the background you can see one of the moons. Here is my barn. We can come up top here and just have a look. There is another bit down there, but I think it's quite as good. Here is a monument for getting a bunch of Apexis crystals. There's the entrance to my garrison. And here we have our little fire pit. We have Cordana Felsong because I never did that quest. Here is my tannery. Here is my junkyard, salvage yard or something. Here's my monument for doing the legendary quest chain. And here is my little bank. I really do like this place. I don't like the mechanics of it because I think it's very lame, but I do like having just like a little private place that I can go to. So now, for this last little bit of the recording, we're in Surama, and we're at the Iron Grove Retreat. So I want to go over a few little things that I am quite proud of. So this guy, I've got the Shattered Sun title, which is Exalted the Shattered Sun, which is relatively hard back in the day and very expensive. The Brutal Gladiators gear on, and a Golden Robe Querfalas. And I've got... I don't know which colour on. I have this one, this tabard from Exalted Shattered Sun. So I got this kite from an achievement in Pandaria. My heavenly god cloud cell. My Swift White Hawk Strider. I've gotten so many times. I have my Ashes of Valar that dropped and quite recently as well, I did the Netherwing rep, which I've been wanting for so long. I really do hope that you found this interesting, or enjoyed it as much as I liked it, and I really hope that you guys sleep well, please.